Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is going to be a little bit different. I decided to do a natural everyday look for you girls. This does not mean that it's a no makeup look or a 5-minute makeup look. I do take extra steps according to my liking, according to the day that I'm having or the errands that I have to go run, but they're not necessary for you to take. Go ahead and make this makeup look your look, but this is personally my everyday makeup look. This is the type of look that I like to wear on days where I want to be minimal, I want to be quick, but I still want to look polished. So I really hope you girls enjoy this look, and if you girls want to know how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Hey beauties, so I'm going to be prepping my face with MAC Fix Plus. Okay beauties, so I'm not going to be using foundation today. I just want to use a BB cream. I want this natural makeup look to look nice and lightweight. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Pure Dream BB, and I really like this BB cream. It's nice and lightweight. I find that it doesn't just sit on the skin. It actually provides a little bit of coverage, but it still has that skin-like feel to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just mix medium sheer with medium deep just to make the right match for my skin tone. This is just gonna be a really pretty base. Okay, so I totally forgot to prime my face, but the good thing is that I used MAC Fix Plus, so that can work as our primer for today. So even though this is going to be a natural look, I'm still going to be doing some steps that I would probably do on, you know, a look where I do want a little bit full coverage, or where I want my look to just to look nice and complete. So this by no means is a no makeup look. This is just my version of a natural look. A quick little tip that I could give you girls, if you guys don't have a BB cream in hand, go ahead and take your favorite foundation and just add your SPF or your favorite moisturizer, and that's gonna be your at-home version of a BB cream. So I've done it before and I really liked it before I started using this, and it's a really good technique. So for concealer today, I'm actually gonna be trying out this NYX HD concealer, and I bought mine in the shade CW03 Light. And so I am gonna be just color correcting my under eye circles. This is a step that I don't like to miss, simply because I just have that darkness underneath the eyes. And this shade is actually really nice because it has a nice peach undertone, so hopefully this works to correct the darkness underneath my eyes. So if you girls are not into concealer, you guys don't have dark circles, you guys can go ahead and just skip this step, but for me, concealer is a must. So to highlight a little bit underneath the eyes, I'm going to be taking this Maybelline Age Rewind in the Neutralizer. And I find this to be a total dupe for my MAC Prep and Prime Light Boost pen. And this is really just going to highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I find that this did not provide like any coverage at all. It did kind of cancel out the darkness. So I'm just going to be kind of applying a little bit more of this than I was planning to. So I'm just gonna apply some of that just to highlight underneath the eyes. I kind of find natural makeup look to just be kind of fresh and brightening on the eyes and the face. So it all depends on your personal preference, and also keep in mind, if you're heavy-handed with your makeup, then your makeup is not gonna look lightweight or everyday-ish. And also this beauty blender really does make a huge difference. I kind of feel like it shears out the concealer. You can be heavy-handed with the concealer, and this is just going to shear out the product. Now to set that all in place, I'm going to be taking my favorite Coty Airspun translucent powder, and this is just my favorite technique to set my eyes. I've said that in all of my videos. I really just dislike having creasing underneath my eyes, and this is what works for me. So this isn't a step that you have to take every day, but if you really want your makeup to look foolproof, or if you have any techniques that help your makeup be foolproof, then go ahead and take those steps. So for bronzer, I'm actually going to be taking this Park Avenue Princess bronzer. I'm going to be taking this Sonia Kashuk blush brush that I like to use to bronze and to contour, and I'm just going to be lightly bronzing the face. And this look is about being minimal with the products you're using. I find that this bronzer is very natural looking, and it's just going to bring life and structure back to your face. Because when you do apply your foundation, or when you apply, you know, your base, your face gets flat and the natural structures to your face tend to go away, and we really don't want that. So I'm just going to be dusting off the excess powder that I had left. And a little tip that you could do with the leftover product is just set the rest of your face. So I do kind of want to contour just a little bit on my face. I want it to look nice and minimal, but I still do want the definition on my cheekbones. So I'm going to be taking this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Golden. And it's just a nice gray undertone bronzer. And so I'm going to be taking the same brush that I just used and just further defining the contour areas just a little bit. And a quick tip of mine also, if you want to have a nice airbrushed look, always blend out the products. Especially if you're using more than one product, you're using blush, you're using highlight, you're using bronzer. Make sure you blend and mend everything all in place. Blend it all together, and that's what's going to give you a nice, flawless finish. Because I mean, anybody can do their makeup and just slap it on and head out the door, but you can tell the difference when you take your time and you actually blend the products together. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you girls already know that, but that's just what personally helps me, so. And it's just a light contour, if you could see that. So for blush, I'm going to be taking this BH Cosmetics Rose Blush Duo, and it's just a really pretty glowy blush. So I'm going to be taking those two shades together and applying that to the apples of my cheeks. And what I really like about this one right here, it's nice and glowy. You could even use it as a highlight. So I'm going to be taking that one specifically and just applying that to the apples, just to give myself a nice glow. And I can't forget to highlight, so I'm going to be taking this Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip in the shade Las Vegas Strip. And it's been my favorite since I bought it. I haven't put it down. It's just a really pretty highlight. So I'm going to be taking my Morphe Fan Brush and these bottom shades right here, and just applying that to my cheekbones. And the reason why I like to highlight my Cupid's bow, it just kind of gives your lip a powderier look, and it kind of brings out the Cupid's bow. So I'm going to be taking this little loose face powder brush that I've been using to dust off the under eyes, and I'm just going to be blending everything together. So something else that I do want to do, I'm going to take the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. Since I wasn't really precise with the contour, I do just want to go underneath the contour right here and kind of just sharpen up the contour a little bit. And this is just going to clean up the contour because I kind of feel like I was a little bit sloppy. So this can really fix that. While I leave that there, I'm going to go ahead and just define my eyes, and I'm going to be taking the same contour or bronzer that I used as a contour today. I'm going to be taking my Sonia Kashuk 107, and I'm going to be applying this to my crease. And this is just going to lightly define our crease without it being, you know, kind of naked. This is a good technique because it's kind of like contouring your crease, and it's just going to bring a little bit more definition and life to your eyes. So you can see the difference on this eye and this eye. It kind of just defines the crease a little bit more. So I'm just going to be doing the other eye. And this is a step that you totally don't have to take. It's just a step that I want to take for this makeup look. Just think it's going to look really pretty and more defined. I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just blend out the edges. And for the eyelid, I'm just going to take the same highlighting palette, and I'm just going to take these shades that are right here and just use my finger to apply it and apply that right onto the eyelid. You could even go into the inner corner just to bring light into that area. I'm going to take the 109 one more time and just blend the crease and the eyelid color together. And I just love the way the eye looks. It looks nice and defined and polished. So I'm going to go ahead and take my little powder dusting brush that I always use and just dust that off. Now for the eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. And today for mascara, I'm going to be using the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. And I'm going to be giving myself a coat of mascara. I'm going to be applying some concealer, or I'm just going to call this my eyeliner from now on. And I'll have it listed down below, but this is just a concealer stick that I like to use as a eyeliner. For my bottom lashes, I'm going to use the Covergirl, the Super Sizer Mascara. And if you'd like, you can go ahead and take your bronzer and just run that on the outer lash line. And it's just going to tie the whole eye look together. Just going to even out the top and the bottom. Now moving on to lips, I'm going to go ahead and take this Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner, and I got this one in the shade Epic. And I'm going to go ahead and just line and fill in the whole lip. And the thing that I like about it is that it's the retractable kind. So compared to the other ones that I have, which are pencils, these ones are nice and buttery. So for a little gloss, I'm going to be taking the Gerard Cosmetics Lip Gloss in the shade Nude, just to top it off. You can go ahead and set your face with a setting spray. I'm going to be taking this one by MAC. The reason why I cover my eyes is because I find that when the spray hits my eyelashes get wet and they go back to being straight. So another little tip that I can give you girls. Okay, beauties, so that is all for today. I really hope you girls enjoyed this natural everyday makeup look. I know it's not 100% natural. It's obvious you have makeup on your face. It's obvious you look more polished, but it's not a full face glam. It all depends on how heavy-handed you are with your products. You can go ahead and use 20 products if you want, but if you're being minimal, then your makeup is still gonna look nice and lightweight. So I really hope you girls enjoyed this video and you learned something new. And if you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. And if you're new here to my channel, don't forget to subscribe down below. And I'll see you girls all in my next video.